What Fenrir's inclusion means for the story of God of War Ragnarok. It seems that God of War Ragnarok's story will be one of great scope. Narrative threads from the previous game are still being followed. For example, it seems that Freya will be after both Kratos and Atreus throughout God of War Ragnarok. As well as those old stories being wrapped up and continued, new narratives are likely to be opened up too, especially around the introduction of additional characters from Norse myth, such as the highly anticipated Thor and Tyr. With this great scope, it may seem tricky for Fenrir to play a huge role in the story, especially since at the time of writing there's only been a short glimpse of him. However, there is plenty of potential for Fenrir to further connect God of War Ragnarok to Norse mythology through the wolf's possible interactions with other characters. Already, Odin has been mentioned, the god fated to fall to Fenrir in the final battle against Loki. Also, there is Tyr, the Norse god of war, who, in the mythology, was Fenrir's friend since the wolf was a puppy. When Fenrir is imprisoned by Odin some years later though, Tyr ends up losing his hand to the wolf. In God of War Ragnarok, many fans have noted that Tyr has both of his hands, using one to shake Kratos' hand early in the new trailer. As well as eating the sun then, Fenrir could connect the game to Norse mythology again through biting off one of Tyr's hands. While it might not be exactly that Fenrir will remove one of the God of War's hands, it is likely that Tyr won't end God of War Ragnarok with both palms, as the character is best known without one of his hands. Even the 3-minute story trailer only showed off a glimpse of Fenrir, meaning that fans will likely be waiting a little while before they see more of the famous wolf and the role he has to play. There is also the matter of the other wolf featured in the God of War Ragnarok trailer, which may also have a unique role to play in the story. Considering the new God of War Ragnarok controller features 2 wolves on the touchpad, it seems that there may be some important narrative implications associated with them. From seeing how Atreus orders Fenrir to remove the sun from the sky, it certainly appears that God of War Ragnarok will be following at least some of the events of Norse myth. Considering there is so much mythology for the game to cover, it is looking to be an epic saga, especially considering the fact that the God of War Ragnarok art director has informed fans they haven't seen anything yet.